Saigon today changes by the hour. Skyscrapers rise. Streets glow with neon lights. Yet, amid the reckless crowd, there are corners where time seems to have stood still. For Saigon, these are the cafes that don't just preserve an old taste, but also carry the manners, rituals, and rhythms of life that have lingered here for more than half a century. Coffee arrived in Vietnam in the late 19th century. Curiously, even though the first coffee trees were planted in the north in 1888, the very first cup was brewed and sold in Saigon. This city has always embraced every culinary influence: French, Chinese, Indian, and the rusted flavors of the south of Vietnam. During the first 5 years of French colonization, the first two cafés were opened. Café de Lyonnais on La Grandier Street, today Lý Tự Trọng. Café de Paris on Catina Street, now Đồng Khởi. Back then, Catina was considered Saigon's coffee boulevard, a promenade for elite. In the afternoons, strolling down Catina wasn't just for leisure. It was a way to meet and to flaunt one's style. As Catina became more crowded, a new boulevard, Chapmer, emerged. It quickly turned into the city's busiest axis, especially near Bến Thành Market. Cafes sprouted one after another. Café de Marché, Café du Marché, Café de Boulevards, Café de la Paix, Café de American. For the Saigonese, the morning ritual could be summed up in 4 words: a steaming bowl of hủ tiếu, a strong cup of coffee, a fragrant cigarette, and a fresh newspaper. The French traveler Mouvet was astonished to see how Saigon brewed coffee so differently from the French or the Northerners. At Bến Thành Market, he watched as locals scooped ground coffee into large clay pots, boiled it down like herbal medicine, and strained it through cloth. When drinking, they would sit with one or both legs folded on the chair, sipping hot coffee not from cups but from porcelain saucers, while talking business, trading gossip, and listening to someone reading the news aloud for the whole table. Balu Coffee has kept this cloth filter coffee method till today, and we still find it in some Chợ Lớn street store nowadays. Balu Coffee appears in the 1940s, right in the heart of the bustling Chinatown. The shop was modest with faded yellow walls, low wooden stool, a ceiling fan turning lazily, and the corner counter always filled with the smoky aroma of freshly roasted beans. Here, coffee is roasted over charcoal, no additives, and slowly brewed in aluminum filters. Each drop falling into the glass feels like counting time itself. Regulars don't even need to order. The owner remembers who take it đang đá, black with ice, sữa đá, ice milk coffee, or bạc xỉu, sweet milk with a touch of coffee. And even today, the old saucer sipping habit survives. Coffee is poured into a saucer, cooled with a soft blow, then sipped slowly while chatting. The clinking of cups, the whir of the fan, the crackle of a radio playing Trịnh ballad or cải lương tunes, all merge into the familiar soundtrack of old Saigon. Balu is not just a cafe, it is a vessel of urban memory. The smoky roast, the laughter, the curl of posture, the steaming saucer of coffee. Each feels like a doorway back to Saigon half a century ago. Today, Saigon has thousands of cafes, from lavish to humble. Yet, Balu lingers as a keeper of time, where the taste, the way of drinking, and the atmosphere remain untouched since the beginning. Sit down at Balu, sip coffee from a saucer, hear someone reading the newspaper aloud for the whole table, and you understand that this is not just a cafe, it is a fragment of Saigon's soul. A soul we will always want to hold close, no matter how many years pass. Thank you for cherishing Saigon. You're watching content produced by the Saigon REMIX team. Hit follow and turn on notification so you won't miss our documentaries about Saigon's culture, history, and people. Goodbye and see you again.